Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with a brief update to talk about your final papers. So your final paper in this course is due on April 9th, and it allows you to make a totally free choice as to what campaign you would like to study, picking any of the presidential campaigns since 1960 to the present, and then focusing specifically on a text or small set of texts that represent that campaign. So a series of speeches from the Dukakis campaign in 1988, a series of advertisements from Nixon's run for the White House in 1968. You get the idea. Not the entirety of the campaign, but really making an argument specifically about what was persuasive, what was ethical, what was unethical, what was some other sort of category that you're evaluating about a text or a series of texts that you're analyzing in close detail. There's two specific methods that I would like for you to employ on this assignment, and this lecture is really devoted to one of those methods called descriptive analysis. Those two methods are, as mentioned, number one, descriptive analysis, which is like literary criticism except for nonfiction discourse. If you've ever wondered to yourself what makes an advertisement really sing, resonate, connect with people more so than all the other clutter, what makes people want to click a link more than all the other clutter, what makes a speech like I Have a Dream stand out more than all the other cluttered speeches. Descriptive analysis is a series of categories that allows the critic to go through, parse in a kind of thorough, methodical, step-by-step fashion what is appealing, what is resonant, what is persuasive about a piece of discourse, any piece of discourse, an advertisement, a speech. You get the idea. That's step one. So step one is picking a text and using descriptive analysis to figure out what is persuasive, what is ethical, what is unethical, what is beautiful, what is ugly, about that speech, about that advertisement in general. And then step two of the paper is to find a critical perspective. And this is really just a sense where you step back and say, how am I evaluating the text in question? What is the theme? What is the theory? What is the standpoint that I'm using to make a judgment about the discourse in question? So it's not enough just to describe the discourse, not enough just to say, Nixon had a series of controversial advertisements in 1968 that propelled him to the White House, but instead to go further, using descriptive analysis to build an argument, to build an evaluative judgment, where you say, Nixon's campaign for the White House, hypothetically, in 1968, was a fear-based campaign, and today in this paper, we're going to go through the ethics of a fear-based campaign, if you're following me. So step one, use descriptive analysis to parse the evidence that you're accumulating by looking at the text from the election in question that you have chosen. Step two, what is your critical perspective? How specifically are you evaluating the texts and the campaigns that you have chosen?